Today's day one of getting abs like Batman. That means no more weed. I won't be eating more than 2,000 calories a day. In fact, it'll go from 2,000 to 1,500. Plus 90 minutes of cardio every single day. And let's be honest, what man doesn't want abs like Batman? I know you do, because I do too. And that's why I'm doing this series. I'm also trying something new. I'm going from low carb to higher carb. We're gonna make some really good progress over the next 4 weeks. And I want you guys to come hang out with me because I want to show you everything that I do. Like, is that the optimal way to eat high carbs over good quality fats? I don't know, but I am curious to know if it's gonna make a significant difference in my physique. So that's what I'm gonna be doing over the next 4 weeks. I'm gonna be eating a lot of rice. I'm gonna be eating a lot of potatoes. I'm not gonna be eating Snickers and processed foods, okay? But let me just tell you, I am so bad in fantasy football. Like, I'm horrible. In my current league that I'm in right now, it's just like friends and family. It's like my brothers, one of my brother's wives, their children. I think a couple of my cousins are in there. I really don't even know everybody that's in this league, but I'm in like 8th place out of 10. And I absolutely suck. I'm gonna destroy legs today. I've already had 2 servings of oatmeal, so I doubled it up. Not only am I going back to the oatmeal to see if this actually benefits me, but I doubled it up. So I had about 450 calories in my oatmeal. I managed to get 22 grams of protein in there. Put a little bit of butter in there just because I'm used to the butter, but not too much where it made a significant difference in calories, just more so for the taste. But the goal today is gonna be to blow up these legs. All right, so definitely not working out without my bucked up. In my opinion, after trying pretty much every one, this is the best, hands down, nothing even close. The energy that I have, the fact that I just don't crash on this. And some of them like upset my stomach. I don't know if it's the beta alanine in there or what, but this bucked up doesn't hurt my stomach. And that's what we're going with. That's what I've been doing for the last 6 weeks. I did try all the pre-workouts that I could find at the gas station. I've tried some suggestions that I've got from other people. Let me grab my creatine too. And none of them came close to the bucked up. So that one is my absolute favorite. Bucked up, if you're watching this, get in contact with me. So if I use this whole scooper, this is 12 grams, okay? And I like that. So I'm gonna go with the whole scoop. I like creatine, I'm a big fan of it. Good for your brain, good for endurance. Why wouldn't you want it? I don't do a lot of Stairmaster. I normally do a lot of incline walking on the treadmill or outside, but because we have legs today, I always like to do Stairmaster when I am hitting my legs. I just feel like I get a little bit more blood flow in the leg, a little bit more definition. I'm actually gonna do an hour on the Stairmaster today, because when you think about it, an hour on the Stairmaster, it's kind of like 90 minutes on the treadmill. Could even be more than that, depending on how much you're actually pushing yourself and things like that. So Stairmaster, as you know, super difficult, right? It's hard to just continuously step up, step up, step up. And you don't need a ton of speed on this. Like, I'll put this on like level 4. It's about as high as I'll go, level 4, level 5. I'm gonna do 20 minutes at a Stairmaster just to warm up, let the pre-workout kick in, and then we're gonna go into this leg workout. When I'm done, I'm coming back for another 40 minutes, and we're gonna finish this up. My legs are going to another level finally, because I'm prioritizing hamstrings. I think I was too much focus on quads at one time, not enough hamstrings. We've got that changed up now, so I think we're good to go. This is actually supposed to be a chest press, but because you can use your legs to get out of that locked position so you don't hurt your shoulders, I actually realized I can use this as kind of a makeshift or a homemade calf raise machine. But look at the stretch that I'm getting in both directions. Full stretch here, full squeeze. So let me get a set of these in. Let's go heavier. All right, let's see if we can get 8 on here, 225. I've never gone this heavy before. Pick leg press because I don't need a spotter, and that's important to me. I don't have a training partner. In fact, I think they slow me down, although it'd be great every now and then to really work out with somebody else that can push you. I'd be all for it, but I can't have it slowing me down. And with the leg press, you can go heavy. You don't need a spotter. And I don't know, I just get a really good stretch, and plus, it's less risk of injury, right? Than if you were doing barbell squats or something like that. I'm not a power lifter. So my goal is just to get as much blood into the muscle. That's it. So I like the leg press. All right, so before I do my leg extensions and just demolish these quads to finish, I really like this machine right here, the live axis quad machine, because look at this position right here. The cable is slightly off, and so I'm getting a full stretch into this area here. I don't know if I'd call that a warm-up. It's more like a quad explosion to begin with. But it's a great way to wake those quads back up for what's coming next. I'm gonna come back at the end after we do some final sets of leg extension, and we're gonna finish with that. Blow these quads up. No mercy. Man, nothing like blasting your quads to get you nice and lightheaded. That's why I save those for the end of my workout, in case you're curious. I want to make sure that I put a lot of intensity into my quads, but I save them for last because I know once I get to quads, I have nothing else after that. So that's kind of my logic behind it. I don't want to start with quads. I'd rather start with hamstrings. I don't know. I mean, like, I've never worked hamstrings seriously in my life. They're just stronger. I don't know if it's because I played basketball growing up, just being an athlete my whole life, but hamstrings are super strong even though I don't work them as much. And now I'm trying to obliterate these quads and get them to grow so we can take this thing to the next level. But Just sipping on some protein throughout the workout as well too. There's 40 grams in here. So by the time we're done, I had 2 bowls of oatmeal, 40 grams now, so we'll be at 62 grams of protein. And then later on, I'll have dinner. I'll have another meal to make sure we get as close to 200 grams of protein as possible. But I'm not so much worried on making sure that I get all of my protein in. I'm making sure now that I keep my calories at the cutoff limit that I set for myself. That's a hell of a first day right there. I think that's gonna set the tone for what's to come. Might as well knock out legs first. I know a lot of people hate doing legs. For a long time, that was me too. This is like a recent thing. I think the reason why I hated legs so much, I didn't see good results. I had to change some things up, and now I know what to do. I actually look forward to it. But cardio's done, legs are done. We got the first couple of meals in. Now it's time to go home, make sure that we recover properly. But we're gonna do this every day, every single day, until we get the results that we want. That's what it takes. Anybody that tells you that you really don't have to put that much work in, there's a shortcut, it's easy, those are usually people just trying to sell you something. All right, we are back now, and it's time for another meal. That protein shake wasn't enough. I'm actually feeling really hungry, so I'm making 4 raw eggs with the yolks included because of the nutrition that's inside of the egg yolks. So my goal is just to keep my calories down, but not at the expense of removing egg yolks and things like that. At least not right now at the beginning of this. We've got some black beans that I'm gonna heat up. It's gonna be kind of like a bowl. It's gonna be eggs with potatoes and black beans, some cheese and salsa, things like that. I'm looking forward to it because I'm super hungry after everything we did at the gym today. I put a scoop of cottage cheese in there to give it a little bit more protein. And at the end, you'll notice the sauces that I add in there. It's like a avocado cilantro sauce. There's some salsa. There's some Frank's Red Hot. These are so low in calories. You've got to have these type of sauces in your fridge. It's so important to flavor up your food. When you're in a calorie deficit like we're in, you need things that taste good, okay? So let's say that you're making some chicken. Instead of just eating it bone dry, thinking that you need to suffer through like that, get some Frank's Red Hot. Super delicious, barely any calories. I mean, it's mostly vinegar, peppers, things like that, and some water, but it's absolutely amazing. And when you put it into a breakfast bowl like this, that's so good.